It's week 5 of the NFL, and we'll watch Jonathan Mingo. He's coming off a nice performance, bringing in a pair of touchdowns. It's the Panthers and the Falcons, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in uptown Charlotte. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Carolina Panthers. Alongside Charles. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
The numbers in last week's ball game for Robinson: 21 carries, 90 yards.
And their success running the ball in the previous game has to give them a lot of confidence, but they also understand going against a top 5 rush defense means you have to have a lot of offense in your game plan. Misdirection, counters, power game, maybe even some quarterback run to take the heat off of the running back.
Charles, we've seen some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back on the field in a hurry.
Brandon, I'm going to go ahead and age myself. I'm going to ask you, when you were in high school and there were injuries, did you hear next man up from your coaches?
Well, you hear it every week now in the NFL, that's for sure.
You know, back when I played when dinosaurs roamed the earth, you didn't hear next man up. You heard, oh, no, we've got to put in Davis.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Ritter. And complete to Drake London. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Another throw coming up here for Ritter. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Ritter off the play fake. That's out wide here for Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons! Bijan Robinson. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
And for how good he is throwing the ball, it's his running that makes him so dangerous. He had a couple of touchdowns on the ground in last week's game, so we'll see what they dial up for him for this one.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. You talk about this Falcon defense. They enter play ranked 8th against the run in the NFL.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator, because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit. They're facing the #1 rushing team. They have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Pushing through the contact. Nice little juke. And able to get this one across the 35 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well. Straight ahead with Hubbard. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The Panthers at a perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. And they've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And the offense last week, they certainly have things humming, because if you can run up 40-plus points a game, you certainly take a lot of pressure off of your defense, and you're not going to lose very often.
7th play in the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. He'll look to throw. That's a quick slant. He finds Adam Thielen. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a handoff up the middle. McDonald. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try to keep your quarterback upright.
A gain there of 30 big ones. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Fights him off. Oh, look at the juke. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway, because that's your strength.
The gain of 5 that time gives them the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held them to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there, and I'd go right at him with another momentum play. I'd go quickly and attack them, because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop them on 3rd down.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. So it's 3rd and goal, and now the question, can this Falcon defense stand tall once more? They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. A great effort there. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he won't return this one. He'll go. And they'll start at the 25. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, They just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found me in.
Second quarter now, Falcon football. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Check white, check pink, opposite, green.
Ritter to throw it. Short throw caught by Pitts. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to bring up second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at their 49-yard line.
They run the draw here with Robinson, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Ritter throwing on third down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 34-yard line. 18 yards, a big pickup there on third down. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. Ritter's throw taken in by London. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
Going play action. Ritter forced out to his left. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. Ritter back to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 4 yards to go on second down from the 7.
At the Panthers' 7-yard line.
On play action, here's Ritter. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it was the tight end Kyle Pitts finishing it all off on the touchdown reception. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls, because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
And this is going to be a Panthers first down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line. They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. Gets around him. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to... No hurry before you run your second down play.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Running right, here's Sanders. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Another run with Sanders. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes I think cornerbacks can benefit from the fact that quarterbacks might just forget about the idea that they might be near the line of scrimmage. How about the anticipation there, sneaking in and making a big play in the backfield?
2nd and 11. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Disrupting that play and dropping him was Arnold Ep28-we. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. Fights off the defender, and he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Got to be careful here. They need to move quickly, but it's also 4th. Back to throw here. Sliding out of the pocket. That is caught. And he is going to have a Panthers first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed him to convert on 4th and 1. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. Whistles come in and a timeout. We'll see if they... One more quick hitter, or will they go ahead and kick the field goal here? So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
Reload! Reload! Check, Bobcat! Check, Bobcat! Street! Street!
They'll try and run for it. Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. The run on 4th and goal from the 4 is stopped short. And the Falcons able to muster together a goal line stand. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we have reached halftime now with the visiting Falcons out on top. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the 3rd quarter. Well, out of the locker rooms, here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one and set up to be a very entertaining 2nd half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the 2nd half and get us going?
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. On 3rd down, it's McDonald. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 43 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Now a throw from outside the pocket, complete out left. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 40. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16. Now a give right side. McDonald, and he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run and the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. They're not if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
On third down, McDonald, and he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well, fair to say they've got something here, this rookie running back, and he's in for the second time of the ball game.
And, Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And, Brandon, this...
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Okay, great. 9 brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
They'll try and run for it. They only get a hard-fought yard, but that's all they needed. It pays off the decision to go for it, 1st and goal. He needed less than a foot. He didn't get a whole lot more than that, but he did get the first down.
Well, he and his offensive line created enough push where if he was able to just fall forward as he was able to there, that would pick up the first down. As you noted, didn't need a whole lot, didn't get much more than that.
Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll look to throw here. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Adam Thielen with career touchdown number 75. And the Panthers have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season, is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 21-14. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Chop, 17. Set.
That's out quickly to London. And fights through one man. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 more yards there and another first down.
First down, Atlanta.
Ritter. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the fourth.
97, swing, yellow.
On first down, Ritter. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 25 yards there on the catch and run. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Smith, red, black block.
Robinson up the middle. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. The Carolina offense about ready to go. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Grady Jarrett with the tackle. Now 2nd and 5. Now a give right side. McDonald, and he is going to lose yardage here. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? They'll drop to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Panther first down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That is caught by Thielen. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Looking to throw. Adam Thielen, back-to-back catches. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. On play action, they'll throw. They'll roll him out right. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They'll run on first down. It's McDonald. Shreds the tackle. 79 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. Now, the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And despite the fancy footwork we saw, they'll get to him just inside the 15. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8.
They'll keep it on the ground. McDonald. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. Up the middle they go. McDonald, and he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the first down. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
He'll drop to throw. And it's caught. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Here now, 2nd and goal. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Boy, just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches. And he is not going anywhere. He will not even get back to the line of scrimmage as the clock will stop at the 2-minute warning. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They're looking at 4th and goal here in a tie ball game. Here we go on 4th down. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Panthers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. This defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the 1-yard line.
And that gets set up throughout the entire drive, doesn't it? And when you put those big bodies and determination into that carry, the end result, touchdown.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So now Ritter and the Falcons down 28-21, just under 2 minutes to go. Now Ritter, they need a touchdown to the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Here's Ritter. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Ritter looks to throw it.
Now in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his helmet, got to totally command and make sure all eyes are on him, all focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
On 3rd down, Robinson. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency. Ritter. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. have just about sewn up this football game.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
And the Panthers coming out now. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best...
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. Agreed, that's twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
And even though he gets out and runs to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. They'll keep it on the ground. McDonald able to fight through one tackle. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. First down, fourth quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on first down puts them back on their heels.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And